Hello everyone, welcome to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. With Archaon, the ever-chosen destroyer's ascension, a new tale is ready to begin. One that you have chosen. And the winner of the Memetastic poll was the Witch Beast, the Dread Master of the Shire. Now, of course, to bring this idea to life, I am very much so manipulating the lore of Tolkien and the world of Middle-earth. However, most of our opponents and setting, hopefully, are based in the actual canon. But if I ever misspeak or say anything silly, feel free to correct me, as I always do enjoy learning more. Now, this series is special for another reason, and that is because we have a timer. The Primal Fury, the next DLC, has been announced for February 27th. So let's hop right into it. Let's get this started. Now, that won't affect too much of the gameplay, I hope, but I am going to try and be really aggressive early on to get things rolling, and there will be one less player than usual. So it'll be on Pangea, that's kind of what Middle-earth is, but there will be no climate, no inhabitant, and no presence trait. Hopefully someday we'll be able to make our own presence traits, but I have a feeling I'll be saying that for many days to come, many moons. Now, the only miscellaneous trait I'm going to put in here is Wondrous Past, because of course Middle-earth has, indeed, a wondrous past. We'll be going on a large map this time instead of a very large map. As mentioned, there will be 8 players, classic turns because I don't do simultaneous. And this will be Sauron's Middle-earth. This is the scenario if he won in the War of the Ring. And we'll be playing on brutal difficulty. No handicap, I guess. Okay. Good. Sometimes it turns off minor handicap for brutal, and sometimes it doesn't. Couldn't tell you why. We'll be leaving the starting conditions and world threat as normal, and we'll be turning on all victory conditions, except for the seals, of course, with the normal score victory, expansion magic, and allied, because we will be meeting some fellow dark individuals. Perhaps. Alright, that looks like everything. Let's make our dark Hobbitses. So, of course, we are making halflings for our people's form, and because it is a witch beast that rules the Shire, or what's left of it, only the strongest and most athletic Hobbitses have survived. I've always wanted to try athletics, which gives all of your units 40 movement. I think it'd be fun. And of course, strong is just incredible for the dark culture.
What is their origin culture?
Which is, of course, the only type of hobbit that could survive under such a fell beast. Ba-dum-bum. Cities can negate city stability income penalty. Unique city structures grant knowledge and extra income from prisons and crypts. Units specialize in inflicting negative status effects and exploiting them with Call the Weak, and we have minus 10 alignment.
Their society?
That negative alignment is going to go even deeper because we are scions of evil. There will be quite a few of these in this playthrough. Cities gain 10 draft and your empire gains 5 Imperium per level of evil alignment. A further minus 10 alignment. Units are recruited with +1 rank when you are at max evil alignment, when you are prime evil. Racial shock units and shield units have +1 rank, and we start with an extra shock unit or shield unit. Now from here I was quite uncertain what to pick, because, let's be honest, none of these really vibe with the Hobbits. But I'm just going to go Fabled Hunters because we're here to hunt. Also, it's quite good. We gain 100% extra resources from clearing an Infestation, Ancient Wonder, or a resource node, and racial ranged units and skirmish units have +1 rank. We also begin with an additional ranged unit. I believe our only ranged unit, or skirmisher unit, is this fair lady right here. And she will be very helpful.
Choose your first tome.
Now, I am playing with a single tome mod. I disabled all the other ones, and that is the Cloak and Dagger tomes. Over here, there are 3 of them, and they start with the Tome of Vice, which corrupts your population with the lure of vice. Sacrifice city stability for more gold income, and specialize your arming in flanking tactics. Our previous choices are going to synergize exceptionally well with, well, all of that. And we'll look at this as we get into the game. Now, of course, the Fell Beasts, the Nazgul birds, the Hellhawks are not actual dragons.
Reveal.
But the closest thing I can be to that is, of course, a Dragon Lord. So allow me to construct the Witch Beast. And I'll get right back to you. Alrighty, this is my attempt at creating the Witch Beast, which of course is a fell beast that is a shadow dragon. I thought it would be fun to play as a tiny dragon, because every other dragon I play is a huge one, you know? This is the best I could do. I made them a sinister spy in case they ever reappear in the future, but I tend not to repeat stuff, so that's what it is. This is our brave little Hobbitses. They are champions of the darkness, which is why they have this dark thing across their eyes. See? Makes sense. I like their little portrait, but I wanted to use this one, but it looks too like vampire-y. So go with this one, pretending to be a big scary dragon, inheritor of
your journey
the one thing,
begins.
the really big dragon. Anywho, this is of course, his name is Witch Beast. He has no real name. Fell beasts don't even have real intellect. But, you know, anything is possible with the power of imagination. Dread Master, Witch Beasts of the Hobbitses. The Dark Hobbitses, there we go. Dark Hobbitses. Can I? No. That's fine. Dread Master, Witch Beast of the Dark Hobbitses marches forth into a Middle-earth fallen under the influence of the One Ring. And here we are in the realm of our Dark Master. We start with 6 units because of our Scions of Evil and Fabled Hunters. We start with Phantom Dash and Ice Shackles. I believe Phantom Dash is from the Tome of Ice. It is indeed. Target friendly unit gains Phantom Dash for 3 turns and regains up to 50% of its AP. Wow. Cannot be used in a unit that already has Phantom Dash. They get some Slippery, Fleeting, and Pass-Through. Ooh, I have a feeling that's going to be good. So our starting army, of course this must be renamed from Draktur, you can have a stone as well, to the Shire. I thought about having these be underground, but that's not really what the Shire is about. We have the Shadow Legionnaire. They have the Hobbit holes, but that's not underground. Which I believe is one of the modded units. As always, you can find the mods in the description down below. I forgot to add that at the start, but that's okay. They have a Heavy Shield, Leeching Guard. If the attacker is weakened, this unit gains 2 defense, 2 resistance. And the attacker also takes 4 physical damage. Nice. 7 defense at level 1. Okay. The Warlock, of course, our tier 2 caster. We do not have a healer. Okay, fair enough. The Dark Warrior, just the basic tier 1 chaff. And the Pursuer. Now, this is a tier 1 archer, but they're actually quite powerful for the Dark Culture because of Shoot Bow. So that's quite nifty. And since I have a full stack, we can just straight up a Thrall. Pump out some Pursuers. Excuse me. Pump out some Outriders. And go Esploring. Now, the Thieves Guild comes from our... Wow, okay. The mod. And we want to start with... Workshop? It's always one of these two, right? We'll start with the Workshop. Get that production rolling so we can make stuff and do stuff. So we get to start our arcane research. It looks like we can already research a few things. We rolled all Tome of Ice, but before we get too crazy here, you can see some spoilers ahead of the mod, but we can get the Summon Cutthroat. Summons a Cutthroat, which is a skirmisher unit. Okay, fair enough. We might try them out. Corrupting Whispers. Allegiance of other empires with target free city increases 30% slower. That's interesting. Collateral damage. Units in a 1 hex radius sustain 10 fire and 10 frost damage. Must target at least 1 friendly unit. Wow. Deals damage to fortified obstacles. I understand why the damage is collateral now. And Corrupted Killers is a minor racial transformation, granting them Flanker. And flanking attacks inflict Sunder defense and grant regeneration. Ooh. Interesting. Wow, this is kind of built for the Dark Culture, huh? Of course, gives 2 Shadow of Energy. The Thieves Guild, which we saw earlier. This will take a while before we can build it. The Black Market Special Province Improvement. Very spicy. And the Crime Lord Support Skill. The City of Witches Hero's Governor gains 25 gold and -10 city stability. unlocks the production of cutthroats. So why summon them when you can just do that? Okay, fair enough. Maybe I just do the summon one. Try it out. See how we feel. There is a dark culture spell that I think will be very helpful for us. But all in due time. Let's take a look at where we are on the map. We are, of course, playing on a Pangea. And we're kind of near the top. Sort of. Certainly not the worst I've ever seen. I have seen pretty terrible ones. Ah, we have met Baron Balamor Witchcourt of the Free City Kinslayer. Now, of course, this is probably part of our culture. You always start one, or one always starts next to you. So we can give them our stone, or we can kill them. They do happen to have a hasteberry. Mayhaps we murder them. Shall we? Start things off with a convincing W. Well, let's go get this. Of course, the Dragon Lord can move quite a lot. It is a Dragon Lord after all. This will be a new unit. And we get to the Razorback. Okay. Fair enough. We can just use this to scout if we want, which I'm kind of interested in doing. Ah, that was production. Okay. Or draft, excuse me. So let's go this way. We'll follow the road. See how we feel. The Witch Beast. Now, as the Witch Beast was left to his own devices, I think it's only fair that we get some Dragon Lord governorship. But that apparently can't be done yet. As always, the Dragon Lord stuff is very, very good. So, we're probably just going to be running that down. And the intern should be mega fast. Hopefully that's changed in the update. For Primal Fury. Which, of course, is getting its own update as well. The Wolf update. I shudder to think how many mods that'll break, but that's okay. We do have a hidden fountain here. The Noble Ages. Of course, our Dragon Lord cannot use such pathetic things. But as a Dragon Lord, he does have a stash. For every item in here, we get some money based on what tier it was, I believe. Now, Mr. Dragon Lord, unselect yourself. Shall we go here early? Or shall we go bonk these guys? I still haven't decided. I think we should go here early, actually. Remember... Ooh. Did quite a lot of damage there. With our culture... Excuse me, our society trait, we gain bonuses. The words are coming to me very slowly, I apologize. We gain bonuses for clearing out wonders and infestations as such. So over here is actually quite a lovely place. With one farm in place, we probably want a... Oh, we already got boosted for that, okay. Probably would like a quarry next. We'll put that on top of the production. Look at that, down from 4 to 2. We do have a 207 gold. Ooh, our money is not great, is it? We could boost this and get the experimentation chambers going early, which might not be a bad play. Okay. We'll rely on this for our gold. We might lose this Dark Warrior. The Dark Warriors are not particularly fantastic. So, we might need to replace them. Let them perish. Walk over here. Start this with this guy. Should be an easy auto. We'll see how it goes. It does indeed kill the Dark Warrior. So let's see if I can make something happen here. Now, part of the Dark Culture's weakness, or perhaps the entirety of it. Oh, these are Houndmasters. Interesting. Is their lack of healing. They don't do that. That's not in their repertoire. Actually, we'll put up the shield guys first. Yeah. So you know. You have to make use of the... Checked. There you go. Perfect. Make use of the Cull the Weak passive, which does require things to be weakened. There is an ability that you can get from the Dark Culture Tome or whatever. It does help out quite a lot with that. I don't remember what this looks like. It would be very Dark Master of me to just breathe this on my own units, but let's not. Let's pretend that I care. I say pretend because I don't. Alrighty, let's get our archers in. We'll start the weakening. Beautiful. So now, any of our units that hit something will heal from them. That's why it's quite actually important to have these tier 1 archers, even though they are in fact tier 1. Oh, right. I forgot about the Razorback. My bad. A beautiful tail swipe. A beautiful kill. Followed up, of course, by the archers. Alright, well. A lightning sword. We'll just fill that out, and then we'll take this. And I think we'll just set up the next city here. We have a thing here. We have the hidden fountain. Spicy. We'll make sure this is good. Ooh, yeah, double wonder and a magical material. Not a whole lot of nodes, which is unfortunate, but we can make that work, I think. We can even go underground if we feel like it. Oh, that didn't look promising, although it was in the Fog of War, so you know. Things to consider. Our Dragon Lord has leveled up. They nerfed the Comet a little bit ago. But do I try it? I might try it. This is now a 3 AP. That's how they nerfed it. It's a 3 AP skill, so you can't move and do this. I do like the Mega Cone. But we're going to start off with Ancient Governor. This guarantees 10 knowledge, 15 city stability, and 15 fortification to wherever you are governorship. And of course, as the Lord of the Shire, only I can be governor of the Shire. I think we are going to go ahead and attract Pop here. Not exactly something you would expect. But that is a gold node. Gold and mana node. Fair enough. I did not know that. Cute. Because our resources are... they're hurting. They're hurting, team. We don't really need mana right now, so we'll go to the storehouse, which is, of course, the other starting building. Storehouse and stonemason. Every culture, every time. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, a haunted hall synergizes very well with the... some of the unique features of our... This could actually be really bad. After traveling some distance in the hot midday sun, you head toward a wellspring, expecting refreshment. Despite the heat of the day, the wellspring is frozen solid. Upon its surface, it's a family of ducks frozen in ice. A woman crowned in glittering icicles glides closer over the frozen waters. Ice spreads from beneath her icy bare feet. She gingerly caresses the frozen animals before her head snaps towards you. Warm blood disturbs my tranquil lake. She smiles coldly as ice creatures rise from the pristine snow. Come, embrace the White Witch, and be preserved. Every 3 turns, all attacking units suffer 10 frost and have a 30% chance to be frozen. Now this would be most of our mana, but we will use 168 mana to have resistant attackers. And it is a close combat because there's a baby frost dragon. How does the AI do? They win, but at what cost? Perhaps it was a bit ambitious of me to take this on. I have had a very difficult time doing this, and it's because of one simple reason. They keep freezing the dragon. And that my dear friends, is not good. Very not good. Who would have guessed Frozen's really good? Because, of course, I want to go in really fast, right? We want to go in, strike, and try to avoid the freezing winds. However, by doing so, we've only lined ourselves up for failure. So what I'm going to do... I have to be mindful this guy can tail swipe as well. What if I slow him? Very good. So what we'll do is we'll stand here with everyone. Mostly everyone. And we'll let them come to us. This is still a little sketch because of the ice spider, but it looks like we should be okay. I hope. Alright. Very passive play. See how this goes. Okay. Okay. I'd really appreciate it if you could stop freezing the dragon. Just like, you know, just a little bit. But the good news is we did get some powerful stuff, and this guy being slowed means he can't retaliate. So I think everything is going to be okay. 65s. Now, something I learned. Do I want to do it? Is that I can use Phantom Dash here to get 2 AP back. 65% for the kill. Oof. That's fine. We remove some... Oh dear. Okay, we're slowed, frozen. But the dragon's back, I think. This is very hard. This was very bold of me. But of course... if I am not bold, then who will be? Who survived here? This thing's a problem. That's a kill. I like kills. What I don't like is that we're now flanked here. Trying to get a breath or a tail swipe. I mean, I could just take a kill here. I think we just take the kill. Unfortunately, I think that means the spider's gonna kill somebody. Can I get a better shot? Okay, dead. Then we weaken this. Good crits. And we pray to the dark gods. Good graze, that was perfect. Fantastic. Oop. My ambition was strong. But it was not futile. You made it work. Okay. As the sun melts the last of the ice, the sound of quacking returns to the spring. The white witch fades, her voice a faint, cool breeze. I am but a remnant of the queen who once ruled here. She raided the warm lands, preserving all life in ice. Frozen markers led to her treasure vault, but now they melt. You notice in the last traces of ice there is some kind of map detailing the hiding place of a lost treasure. No time to delay. My secrets melt away. The fast-melting symbols are nearly gone. We can get 160 gold, the Staff of Decay, or 197 mana. We will take the gold. And we are now in friendly territory. That's a phoenix with 2 lightfish. Okay. And that Deerelect workshop is looking spicy already. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. There's another Deerelect workshop. Maybe we go somewhere else. I mean, I would get fat rewards from clearing them, but I'm scared. We definitely need to take at least a turn to heal. So let's start clearing these nodes. Did I just put down an outpost? I might. We might just outpost this and move on. We're going to take one turn to heal. New Empire skill is available. It is the Knowledge Extraction. Gaining 150 knowledge per hero defeated in combat. That is, of course, an exceptional Imperium talent, but not one that I can really use right now. Unfortunately. So it's time to start making more and more units. Shall we try the Thrall? Blood Sacrifice. Deals damage to itself to heal another unit for twice as many temporary hit points. Interesting. Do we like that? We get one. Kind of reminds me of the Martyr from Age of Wonders 3. Just in a more sacrificial way. There are so many Deerelect workshops around here. I believe if I make an outpost, I have to stand here, don't I? For fishery, farm, or forest. Which actually be pretty good for a city. But we'll make this for now. Just kidding, no I don't. A low risk, or excuse me, a risky battle because there are hidden assholes. Well, we'll summon our Cutthroat. This is the powerful dark spell that I wanted. I suppose let's see how the AI does. The AI loses an archer. Okay. Fair enough. This should be okay. I think the greatest asset of the Thrall will just be, do I just chill here? I think I'm just going to chill here. We'll be healing up the dragon. So good old Witch Beast can go crazy. Of course, these are skirmisher units. Heal swipe. Think we'll be okay here? Yeah, we'll be fine. Do I just double archer this? No. The Warlock is not particularly grand in my experience. I definitely should have shot this first to apply the weaken. But we'll kill this. It's fine. We're down. I could... Nah, that's fine. I was thinking maybe I could slow this or refresh the dragon. Certainly a little sketch, but we made it. We made it work. I don't know if I should have brought that into melee. Because remember, this thing is as strong... There we go. Never mind, we're good. We're poisoned, but we're good. The Ring of the Inspiring Killer. This unit grants double the morale bonus to allies when killing somebody. Good enough for me. We are level 4, which means we gain our signature skill. Now remember, for the dragons, they have an aspect at level 4, and then a transformation at level 12. And of course, we are going... Oh, yeah. Now, the first aspect is really not that important. It will increase our upkeep by 7 mana, but that's okay. Let's go Materium. Wait, doesn't this change our breath too? Can't remember. But Soul Drain is not going to be particularly useful for us. That's fine. I do plan... You know what? We'll go Materium. Because someone mentions that in Tolkien's lore, industrialization is kind of a sign of... Okay, it doesn't affect my breath. A sign of corruption as well. You will recall, of course, what happened to Isengard. Exhilarating War could be good as well. I do get one free reset if we want to kind of play around. But I'm going to take the Dragon Breath. I don't know why. I'm just a big fan of it, you know? It's the classic Dragon Breath. You can't really go wrong with it. I mean, you probably could, but can't really. We are continuing to scout, and we locate our first fellow player. Remember what I mentioned? There's going to be a lot of evil characters? So you are the Dreadmaster Witch Beast of the Dark Hobbitses. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. This is Palando the Betrayer. Palando is one of the two Ithrin Luin, the blue wizards. There is very little known about them, except there are two of them. Palando and Alatar. I believe that's his name. And the reason why he's Palando the Betrayer is because Palando and Alatar were very close. So much so that they could, like, finish each other's sentences and they were always seen together. In order to prove his loyalty to Sauron, he killed Alatar. That's why he's the Betrayer. He leads the swarthy men of Rune, which are the Easterlings. They have arcane focus, and they are resilient. It's going to be quite scary, actually. They are the mystic culture representative, scions of evil, and gifted casters for more casting points. I feel like this should give you more casting points, but after the nerf, maybe it's fine. And he is, of course, a strategist warlord, which means he will never surrender. He is driven by war, extermination, and expansion. Alright. We are probably not going to get along, but you never know. You never know. I believe that was Palando himself over here. The hell was that? Is Palando destroying my derelict workshops? Uh-oh. Oh no, excuse me, that was just a scout. But if Palando is already breaking those, it might be a little closer than I would like. It could be. What are you doing, the Shire? You are crafting and expanding. What do we want? A shipyard would be good. We're getting close to... I don't have enough gold. If I cancel this, there we go. The next tier is more important. And we'll probably want another farm, I believe. So let's plop one down. Doesn't really matter where. I'd rather not put it next to the haunted graveyard. If we can help it, you know? Just grow. Grow, grow, grow. A low-risk bateau. Let's see how we do. Good enough. A helmet. Now, we are facing off against a hero, so I am going to grab the knowledge extraction. And 150 knowledge right now should be pretty good. We can summon our Cutthroat, which of course I should have done earlier. Starting off strong here. And we'll auto this and see how it goes. You know what? Let's let the Witch Beast claim his first kill personally. So we'll just move it. I love this map. Because it's so dreadfully painful. Now, the Cutthroat, look at him. Oh, he has a little feudal peasant wheat out of his mouth. They have melee strike, and they have... Oh, they all flanker. A range projectile that can bleed. That's basically what the little animal we had did. Of course, it did not last long, but is what it did. Now we are going to fly in here with our witch beasts and cleave them. Oh, I know what that is. And boy, is that irritating. That's a death. I believe that's a thrall. Oof. I wanted to hit this for the weekend. I am in a Phantom Dash because... See if I can freeze him. I slowed him. The reason I'm Phantom Dashing here is because I fear. I wanted the regen. I was afraid that he would just, like, you know... Maybe I go here and see if he will... Yeah. The AI did better than me. How unfortunate. Displacing Cloak. What a pain. But that's fine. It was still $150, which is what we desired. And that finished up the Baneful Curse, which will be very helpful. We also need the Brand of Wrath. This will give Call of the Week to our non-cultural units. And our Dragon Lord has leveled up again. Displays units up to 2 hex, has a base 60% chance to stun. It might behoove me to get Draconic Health. But, that's fine. Gonna get Ancient Governor too. Just be uber greedy. We've collected the remains of Raphael the Hunter. Who, we can sell these remains, to of course get some gold, but also to put those in our little pockets. Our collection grows. I think we're going to save gold here. We have an evil presence. The Derelict Workshop is indeed evil. Quite foul. With all these infestations around, we might want to try and pick up that chaos thing. Baron Balamor Knight Court of Kinslayer approaches you to settle a territorial dispute. We of the Shire are impressed by your rulership over our brethren, the Dark Hobbitses. Dread Master, Witch Beast. Although it now seems that we have a misunderstanding concerning one of your possible territorial claims. He clears his throat. My city, Kinslayer, is rapidly expanding. We need more space for our peoples. The area in question was claimed by us for that very reason. Well, thank you for disclosing the area I must claim for my empire. Oh, I like how I just built that. Fair enough. The outpost is in. I will have to give it a work camp. Good lord, this is going to take forever. And we march over here. I guess we're going to war with Kinslayer. Okay, Palanda was over here. Or somebody was. Let's grab this watchtower. We must explore more of the worlds. Let's build another Outrider. And we can get basic seafaring. We will want that. Even though I do want all-seeing as well. I debated... Did I talk about this? I debated turning on Ruined Realm. But the Shadow Culture actually can do quite a lot of stuff with... That's not the button I wanted to press. With free cities. So I thought, man, that's terrifying. Shall we muster our forces and then come back to this? Your troops engage the warg and its minions, but they cower in fear rather than put up a fight. Attack! Leave none alive. Alright. Where we draw this forest terrain kind of blows. What's this? There's Palando himself. Looks like he's come from across the sea. Interesting. And we meet Sometimes fate puts adversaries in our way to test our resolve. I hope for all of our sakes that you are no such adversary. This is Tom Bombadil. Eldest Tom Bombadil. Now, Tom Bombadil is probably the most mysterious character in all of Lord of the Rings and beyond. Nobody really knows what he is. He simply is. He lives in a forest with his wife Goldberry, and the ring has no power over him. He meets Frodo in the books, the Hobbits in general, in his forest, and he is not tempted by the ring. He even takes the ring, looks at it, and makes it disappear. And then it comes back, you know. And it was mentioned in the meeting of Elrond, the Council of Elrond, if they should give the ring to Tom, because obviously had no influence over them. But Gandalf mentioned that Tom Bombadil doesn't really care for such things, and he would most likely just lose the ring. So it would be a temporary solution, if anything. But he leads the Knights of Goldberry. One of the few things we do know about Tom, besides his force, is that he loves a river. The Withwindle, I think it's called, or something. So I thought he could lead the frog folk. They are swamp adapted, they are strong, they are tenacious, and they are a feudal culture that are talented collectors and a hermit kingdom. The only one that really suited him, of course, was Hermit Kingdom. But I also gave him the Beast Tomes and hope that he just summons a bunch of, you know, wildlife. I was debating, that would have been a good character to have, like, after the Primal Fury, but I think what we know of the Primal Fury already dissuades that. It's more like Old Faith Druidism than it is just raw bestial support. Does that make sense? But we'll see. The first look with the dev stream is tomorrow at the time of this recording. Oh, look at the Ring of the Inspiring Killer. Never seen that before. Ooh, Palando is expanding up here. Okay. Is this where your city is, Palando? We're kind of close. Kind of close. Head over here. Grab the Ring of Flanking. That might be better than Inspiring Killer. So as a Dragon Lord, it's not a bad idea. Duelist Dance. Just buy a bunch of random crap from the AI. Because they love making random crap. In order to get your thing, your vibe going. Your collection. There we go. Corrupted Killers. That'll be great. We have expanded to the next tier. We can expand even further. Let's see what we need to build. I would like to build the Stonemason. We have already boosted the Stonemason. Fantastic. Magnifique. Also going to need gold and we're going to need mana. So the shrine is a single turn. In fact, I will boost that. And we probably want some foresters around here. Think of this as an announcement that I, Ithrin Luin, Palando the Destroyer, consider you an enemy. Well, okay. I suppose our first war has been decided. It is none other than Palando. Okay. I like how I said I wanted to be aggressive early. And yet very little aggression has occurred. Would this be an okay second city? You know what? It might be. Let's get into our terrain and find out. I think this could be okay. Really? I think this could be just peachy. And then I have that outpost, which of course can be turned into a city. I kind of forgot how to expand. And if we're really lucky, that means... Oh, I need to not spend any resources. That's fine. Who needs resources? I don't need resources. Oop. Good thrall. You are useful. Yes, break the trees. Just a lucky clover. Think so. Oh. GG. Easy. And I could even kill this. This is a safe battle. It was indeed. Right. What are we doing down here? That's a swamp troll. Fair enough. There is Tom Bombadil himself, the Knights of Goldberry. I'm going to grab that. Now, we can convert this to a city in time, but what we're going to do, of course, cast the Brand of Wrath, is we're going to take Kinslayer. I thought about it. I've decided it's going to be our city. Now, there is a cute thing we can do here. The city is, of course, very close to the Shire. We have touching borders, which is why they were getting mad at me. Balamore Night Court appears before you, concerned about the defenses of Kinslayer. Dread Master Witchbeast, I have long been impressed by your feats of construction and humbly ask for your aid. My building plans have seen some delays, and now Kinslayer's defenses are falling behind. With rising tensions in the realm, I fear my city may not withstand a siege. Were such a thing to happen, excuse me. Please share some of your architectural wisdom with me, so that I may protect my citizens. You admit your weakness. A foolish mistake. Rally the troops. Well, here we go. We good? Fantastic. Now, this is a risky battle, so I will do this myself. Where are my friends? Over here. Okay. Pull back. We have the Thrall here to aid us, should we need it. Probably just going to be zapped by the curse. Yep. Okay. An interesting choice. I can break this, I think. It says Demolisher, right? Yeah. We can go here. And now we're in. So you can bring up the Thrall in a minute. How you doing? Okay, you can charge. We're definitely going to bring up the Thrall. A blood sacrifice. A sacrifice to the dark gods. To Sauron. Okay. In fact, what if I just do this? Just slow him down real quick. Perfect. Double kill. This guy really wants my dragon. I mean, can you blame him? I can't. What weapon do you have? Oh, you're a caster, okay. I could slow him again. Oh, I thought that would bounce to the Dark Warrior. Ah, well. Okay. Fine. Totally fine. I might have to send the dragon away, though. We'll see. We'll see what sort of damage we're working with here. There's a chance it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna leave. Turn that way. Defend. Go over here. Kill this guy. Perfect. He's slowed. He's engaged. I was burning. We're fine. Oh, 4 health in a dream. We can do it, though. We got this. Yeah. I'm just gonna run. He's not burning anymore. He's fine. Please turn that way. Thank you. Okay. Everything is hunky-dory. You'd think his morale would break eventually. That's alright. Cool. I'm an ice shackle him again. Slow him down. Be extra super duper safe. There we go. The enemy flees, but we're going to kill him. Because it was just him. It also gives us knowledge. That puts him in a crypt that I haven't constructed yet. But don't worry, we will. And we're going to absorb this next turn. I'm 5 shorts. So, my plan here is to expand this way into the water and a little bit north as well. And if we need to, we can switch provinces around here. So let's go north a bit and see what we're working with. That was terrifying. Where are we on the map again? Hello? Okay, we're just not going to open the map yet. It's fine. You don't need to open the map at all. Everything is... So is this is the boundary, then? I see. Corrupted Killers is in. Let's start casting it after we choose our next tome. Now, I would like some Chaos and Materium. I think those are the two that are most suited for our goals. We could also go Order, because Sauron was all about perfect order. You know, his version of order. But I think it'd be more interesting if we went... I don't have any... If we were to go Chaos, what would we want here? Is there a Chaos Tome we could do? I mean, neither of these really work. We could go that. We could do Evolution, I suppose. Huh. I think we'll do a tier 2 in Materium Tome. So let's get Pyromancy. Because we're going to need some form of damage. Which is something we are missing quite a lot. Yeah, okay. Seems good.
Fire is sacred. It is the beginning and the end. It is passion and destruction. It is life and death. Harness the essence of the flame. Watch it bring your enemies to smoldering ruin. Behold the beauty in the ashes. As the inferno burns the land, so does it give soil vitality, bringing life from destruction wherever it spreads.
Yeah, but we're focused on the destruction part. So we'll grab Searing Blades here, which will provide some additional damage to our melee units. We will absorb this next turn. Our Brave Ruler has leveled up. We're going for Shadow Aura. It's going to be great. But I think we'll get, finally, some scales. The Brand of Wrath is ready. Oh, you guys don't count as my cultural units. Interesting. The new Imperial skill is the Shadow Binding, but that's not important for us right now. We have even more remains, which will be added to the pile. We are now very evil. Good, good. Our Imperium income is quite nice because of our evil nature. Let's get the... I want quite a lot here. We'll start with the library. And then probably go granary. We'll finish the stonemason right now. And we hold... I could technically spend this Imperium to attract pop right now. And then we'd have enough to absorb the city next turn. But we'll wait. Kind of want to expand down here. This mountain's in the way, but... Do I convert this into a city too? Decisions. Perhaps I do. I mean, this is all really scary. Don't get it twisted at all. But if we do this, if we get the 3 cities here, that would mean I can make use of Metropolitan Society quite easily. So I don't think that's a bad idea. Here's an underground entrance. That's more food. Or a bunch of ice elementals. Not sure which yet. Haven't decided what I think it is. That is another watchtower. Ooh. I have found the capital city of Tome, Bombadil. This is going to be ours. And we are going... I wonder if these will disappear when I absorb the city. Where are we going? I suppose we'll start heading back towards the Haunted Graveyard. Because we're tier 2 now. Which means we can get some pretty spicy units. The Night Guard, which is a stabby stab, and the Shadow Legionnaire. I can reacquire this. We'll wait until I expand forcefully as well. Now this should be... Yeah, we'll be absorbing this, and no one should stop it. Important there. Should. It should be left to its own devices. I will be extremely upset if it's not. Let's boost, and we'll go down this way. Yes, yes. It doesn't really matter which of these we do. Unless it does. Quarry. State Hall would use that. Alright, Quarry it is. Let's head over here. Heal up. Grab this food. Grab this food. Does it mean there's no one up here? I find that unlikely. Although perhaps it's not. There are 3? Hi, Tom Bombadil. Underground units. So there's possible... This is interesting. Huh. Tom's getting spicy. Shall we go make sure there's nothing in this corner? So we don't get, you know, run down from the north. Duke Bexton Hillcrest of the Free City of Rivergate greets you with obvious contempt. Let us open discussion with these chivalrous fools. And we'll even give them our only Whispering Stone. Aren't I considerate? We can try out the cooperation mechanic. Is that it? Oh. That's surprising. But okay. 94 knowledge in the Mithril Great Hammer. The knowledge is, of course, very important. We are continuing to research. Let's grab fire arrows. The Shadow Legionnaire is coming. Do I want another Warlock? Not really. I want just tanky boys. You could also get a Night Guard. You know what? We'll do that. We'll get a Night Guard, leaving us with a singular golden coin. I don't know what this feeling is. It's not a good feeling. A distraught member of the Dark Hobbits' council requests an urgent meeting. I left the council up. Terrible news, my dread master. Our scouts have reported sightings of an army of blessed souls roaming our lands. Our forebears told legends of these creatures, that they are bringers of death, and that seeing such a creature heralds 77 years of bad luck. We must drive it away immediately to prevent unrest within our cities. Oh, while concealed, I found somebody. I don't know how I'm concealed, but we will meet them. So you are the inconsiderate Dreadmaster Witch Beast. I am Lady Galadriel. Many Gordier make war. I aim to make peace, even with the likes of you. Galadriel needs no other title. She is a ring bearer, and probably the strongest elf in Middle-earth. Now, I based this scenario off of the Lord of the Rings Conquest video game, which had an evil campaign that ended in the Shire. And basically all of the characters, the major characters from the movie, and the members of the Fellowship were dead in that scenario, but Galadriel was not. So I thought she'd make a perfect, ultimate opponent. She leads the Elves of Lothlorien. She is our high culture representative. They have all of the scary talents. Arcane focus, keen-sighted, sharp eyes. Oh boy. As the high culture, they are devotees of good and hermit kingdom as well, because of course Lothlorien was kind of confined to its forest, and the elves were never really keen to leave it. She is of course a chivalrous diplomat, so she likes alliances, never breaks treaties, and likes to explore and to expand. She is also strength rank numero uno. I also forgot to mention that Tom of Middle is a protective sage. I thought that would be appropriate for his ways. He favors treaties, war must be justified, he likes to explore, and he likes to expand. It's very unlikely I'm going to befriend any of these characters that we have met so far. If there was one I was going to meet, befriend, it would be Palando, but for some reason he doesn't like me. Could tell you why. I think it's time we start heading over here and breaking down the good stuff. We will also get the shipyard for more gold. Here we go. We have found the edge of the map as well. Very interesting. Let's Galadriel. Okay. Oh yes, each culture has a benefit for their scouts, and I think the dark culture scouts are invisible. That's what that's all about. Let's get Searing Blades going. I was like, you're not going to attack me, are you? That would be very bold. So I would like to declare another Derelict Workshop. Oh my shit. Okay, you didn't spawn yet. Oh, good. Oh, there's my quest. Okay. That's fine. I guess you can go this way. Get to scouting. Baron Moloch Dark-Eyed of the Free City Duskwatch greets you with a wily smile. Ooh, you're about to be befriended by somebody. But you are part of my culture. How dare you? How dare you? looks like we have acquired Kinslayer, and we can now get a hero to join us and use all of the equipment that I can't use. Thankfully, this is a tier 2 settlement. That's nice. Unfortunately, they did not build their own storehouse, so we'll have to do that for them. They have built a conduit, a farm, and a quarry. Well, the conduit leaves a little bit to be desired, but that's okay. And we got haste berries, which gives us infusions in the item forge, of course, and it makes it easier to migrate and absorb cities. I don't know if that would affect establishing them, though. The Searing Blades is going up, granting some fire damage and burning to our friends. We can also acquire some heroes. But of course, we are yet too broke. There we go. That wouldn't be bad. Now, I have 200 Imperium, and here is the question. Do I grow this into a city first? You know what? I think I'm going to. There are mountains everywhere, which is kind of annoying. There's not an easy underground act. Oh, there's one down there. You know what? Let's do it. I said I was going to play aggressively. Let's play aggressively. 3 cities by turn 17. That's pretty fast for me. Not for the AI, of course. I'm sure they all have 3 cities right now. But for me, that's pretty fast. Choke point is ready. I am still broke. Now, the Hidden Fountain gives us city's ability per fishery, farm, or forester. So we can, you know, do lots of expanding here. And hopefully get some good stuff. I will grab the Wizard Tower Foundation. We are so broke, running on fumes, but that's okay. Your troops engage the Gore-Tusk Matriarch and its minions, but they cower and fear. That is a tier 3 unit, but it did not avail them. Will not avail you. That's going to be pretty scary, but we're going to do it. See what the auto does? Auto kills only the Thrall, and it's pretty freaking clean. I was just going to take that. But because we've never fought on a derelict on this map, let's do it. I was going to take it, though. Let's not get it twisted, team. I was just going to take that. I do not want to stand in whatever the hell that is. In fact, I don't even want to step in it. Okay, what is it? Poisonous water slowing. Seems fair. If necessary, I do have some actions. In fact, I'm going to ice shackle this stuff. Slow it down. How far does this go now? So I could technically breathe on those 2 things. Is that worth it? Kind of want to just break it. Now, of course, you may say, Fabe, that was silly. And you kind of are right. But remember that these little shite bags were in defensive mode. And now they're not. I shot my own unit. Okay. Also should have done this first. You know what? Just wait. Let's not shoot my own units. Ooh, musket shots. Okay. We'll kill that. I'm going to try a Phantom Dash here. That was a kill. If I used all my AP on it. But I think if I go here... Oh. Shite. Freeze. Nice. Efficient? Absolutely not. Fun? A little bit, yeah. Okay. I don't know why that was a flank, but I'll take it. We got regen. We got a kill. I can also blood sacrifice or just start beating on this. And this is a kill. Hey. Now the bronze, these things are kind of spooky. Oh yeah. You could say they're even one of the best constructs. Could say that. Is it true? Possibly. It's definitely not something I want my dragon to be next to. You may notice the problem now. My dragon is next to it. Should have done this first. I forgot how short a cooldown that was. I will be poisoned here, but that's okay. Now, these guys will not be able to do anything. The weakness of the musket. Not bad. Managed to save all my units. We worked it out. And we got the Ring of Protection, which is going to be by far the best ring for me. Flanking ring's pretty good. Don't get it too twisted. I am very afraid of this. That's double lightfish. Shall we go prepare to stand in our territory? I think we shall. Another Derelict Workshop. Another one. Got a free level. Another one! I mean, I know it's the new... I say new. It's the thing. But really? I don't really want either of these. I mean, it would never hurt. Let's go Wayfinder. That might be worth it, actually. I don't know. I'm trying to think. We're athletic, so it might not be worth it. We did get our workshop here. I believe it's because the production that we picked up from this went to choke point. In fact, it has some left over. Just kidding. I want this. It is difficult to explain how much I want that. I do think I'll be able to expand all the way up here, but I do think it will take a lot of time. This is a low-risk battle. I don't know if I buy it. Alright, I buy it. You better believe if I can get a low-risk battle against 2 lightfish, I'm gonna take it. Countess Suvetra Hunt of the Free City, Evankraz, looks at you disgusted. How can you be so evil? How can you sleep whilst those before you cower in fear? I may not have a chance to defeat you, but I have a responsibility to all the people on this realm to stand up to you. May the combined forces of good bring your evil reign to an end. So the reason I read all that and was skipping the other ones is because I have a special Dragon Lord effect. I suggest you reconsider, little countess. I can attempt to intimidate her with a 80% chance of forcing her to plead for peace and switching to a neutral, or I can fail and I gain primal exhaustion for 6 turns. I believe in the 80%. Boom. Told you. Very low allegiance, though. But that is a tier 4 city. Can it not expand this way, or is it just stupid? Honestly, 50-50 with the AI. I mean, you do have a rainbow clover. Galadriel is also trying to boost you. I'll bite. If it was just boosting allegiance, I don't think I would do it. But it's boosting allegiance to screw over Galadriel, so I'm interested. The Night God has arrived. You have expansion and production. Well, I'm going to make my way towards the Silver Tongue Fruit, despite the fact that I want to expand this way, right? I want this and this. All in due time. Now, I still don't have enough funds to recruit another hero. I'm kind of hoping to just magically stumble upon an influx of money. Which I realize is quite unrealistic. I already have 3 foresters. Wow, it's quite unlike me. I typically avoid foresters. A lot. But hey. With our next level up, we will gain Shadow Aura. Do I want this? It's quite good. I might as well. So at the end of each turn, adjacent enemy units gained weakened, gain slowed, and have a 60% chance to be inflicted with frozen. The reason I was debating it is because I wasn't sure if I wanted that or if I just wanted to focus on killing things as they arrived, but we'll take it. Yes, we're going to want that. And we can get some fairies. Wow. Now, of course, I cannot afford any of this, but we want... Is it this one? That one. The Summer Fairy. All have been corrupted, including the fairies. Additionally, I mean, totally plans. Expanding this way put a farm and my territory here. So the Witch Beast can heal. Ah, I had a claim against that? Well, I guess I know where Palando is now. So you are the Dread Master Witch Beast of the Dark Hobbitses. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. It was kind of hard to make this. Also, I realized my decoration isn't quite accurate. But this is Khamûl, the Shadow of the East, one of the Nazgûl. He was given the ring, and he was the king of Rune, one of the 9 rings of man. And Khamûl was actually the second in charge of the Nazgûl. And when the Witch King fell in the fields of Pelennor, he became the new leader of the Nazgûl. And so he leads Dol Guldur, one of the ancient ruins in Mirkwood, and where Sauron once hid to recuperate his strength, where he was a necromancer. And I made them goblins just because. Just for fun. Because goblin and orc were kind of like used interchangeably. And they are one of our 3 underground factions. 3? Yeah, 3. They have athletics, they're fast like me, and they're cold-blooded. They are our barbarian representative, with ruthless raiders and ritual cannibals, the classic combination of destruction. And of course, Khamûl is a militant warlord, driven by war, will never surrender, and aims to exterminate and to expand. We could befriend Khamûl. I think he would be a decent ally for me. And of course, it would make sense for the Witch Beast, I got all this snow spare, to attempt to befriend his one-time master's ally. The Witch Beast is the Nazgûl bird of the Witch King. Did I ever say that? That's what he is. Okay, well, this is going well for Rivergate. I'm sorry, is well the word I used? Because that's not what's happening. Now expanding this way. There he is, wow. That is a mage bin already. There. I mean, do I just use this as a scout? Where'd you come from, Khamûl? Oh. 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 We might not be friends. We might not be friends at all. That's not good. That is not good at all. The wizard tower is in. There is nothing I can build here besides the archer battlements, but I think it would be better. Well, I already have 85 safety. That's from the Dragon's Covenants. Okay, we'll just skip that. I'd rather it turn into money. Now, the Call of Chaos is certainly an interesting choice. I destroyed all of the infestations around here, so I think we'll just hold off. I was insulted. Fair enough. And you insulted me as well. Okay. Now remember, there are only 8 players this time, so we are missing only 3. You'll never guess what they are. Never! There is tumult near your hoard, where you store your precious treasures. One of your guards brings a man of the advanced field lines in front of you. We found this thief trying to steal the helmet from your hoard. Truly, a marvelous treasure. The guard explains. The thief looks up at you with fear in his eyes. He realizes how sacred a thing the hoard of a dragon is, and how wrathful dragons are known to be. Having entered your vault, he needs to be punished. Your guard catches your attention by speaking up. Mighty Dread Master, what are we to do with the thief? Oh, I kind of want this for a hero. 244 gold would be good. That's 2.5 turns. Well, kind of with the Executioner, but I shall bind his soul to my vault to guard this place for all of eternity. Only worth 40 gold to sell. I was thinking maybe I'd get more money out of this. Okay. I think Polando. Polando would be a good first opponent. Do I wish to enter the structure? A distant claim, of course. As you approach the cave, you smell fresh blood. Find no signs of life. Having entered the cave, you and your companions find the remains of a brutal fight. The carcass of an adult gold wyvern lies alongside her offspring. The two of them appear to have been ambushed in what was supposed to be a safe haven. Upon closer inspection, it looks as though the animals were viciously attacked by a wild brewer ogre. You freeze when an ear-piercing shriek resounds from the cave, and the same bloodthirsty brewer ogre emerges from the dark, its rabid eyes fixed upon you. Well, the AI thought that was a clean victory. All defending units have the violent gorging ability. Is that the one-shot thing? No. Dragons can actually get the one-shot thing. I didn't pick it up, though. Thought about it. I think when I had it on Smaug... That's weird. The only 2 Dragon Lords I played have both been Lord of the Rings characters. When I played it on Smaug, I ended up respecking out of it because I wasn't a fan. So... I think it's only fair that I learn from my mistakes, you know? And I don't repeat them. That part's very important. We'll slow him just to see what we can do. Oh. Okay. Well. Good job, boys. You're doing great. I am so proud of you. Yep. Good job. This poor guard has done nothing but been frozen. That's okay. That was basically a flawless dub. The wild threat has been dealt with, and you have the opportunity to search the cave. You order the bodies of the gold wyvern and her offspring to be removed. As others go to lift the heavy animal, something softly whines from underneath it, and a young gold wyvern emerges, the sole survivor of the pack. It seems as though its mother's body protected it from harm. It looks up to you and whines again. A young gold wyvern has survived the carnage at the Clawmark Cave, and clings to you. Ooh, that could be very good. But we will keep it and raise it as our mount, because after all, it is like a baby fell beast. Just with some bright colors. Okay, so Polando is over here, which means we're probably going to be fighting. I don't think we're going to be friends, Polando. Let us declare rivalry. That does hurt my already hurting upkeep, but it's fine. I'm also going to take this opportunity to build roads. Because, of course, the best talent in the game is coming. I'm basically full health, we can move on. And roads are a necessity for it. Can I not go this way? Sorry, bro. I'm not that sorry. I do what I want. Wayfinder enchantment is in... I don't want these either. We could Corrupting Whispers. It could be funny. Nothing else. Choke point can annex. It is one... Needs one more thing for that. So we'll grab... Really? Ooh, that's the only gold node in the vicinity. What is it? What are we looking at for this? The black market. Okay, this is a normal one. Good. We can just build that. No big deal. We do have some good stability, courtesy of Draconic Governor. I need more money. Good, that's money. You're making the stonemason. We also need... Oh, shit. We need fire arrows and we need corrupt the killers. And I need Wayfinder enchantment. We got the new development skill. We have some remains. What do we got? Oh, yeah, this guy. Wait, haven't... Fine. Rivalry was declared by Tom Bombadil. Fair enough. I'm okay going to... So we're going to be fighting Polando and Tom, and we found an underground character. This is actually coming full circle a little bit with this Smaug playthrough. Another ruler comes to threaten my empire. Just stay out of my way, and I will stay out of yours. Ooh, he really doesn't like me. Okay. This is King Dane Ironfoot. Dane, the second, Ironfoot, was the king of Erebor, the Lonely Mountain, after the events of The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. And I didn't want... I wanted to have evil characters along, you know, that I could either befriend or that were just evil. And I didn't want them to just be like ring braids or something boring. So I made... There are two that are fallen members of races of order, like the Fallen Shire. These are the Fallen Dwarves of Erebor. And the reason why I said it comes full circle with the Smaug playthrough is because in Smaug's playthrough, there was King Brand, the king of the Lake City. Whatever that was called. I can't remember anywhere. And Erebor and them were friends after the events of The Hobbit. They actually became quite the commerce hub, from my understanding. But anyway, the Fallen Dwarves of Erebor, Dane Ironfoot is their keeper. They are tough, with overwhelmed tactics, and underground adaptation. I gave them overwhelming just to give them some offense because they are, of course, our industrious representative, but also, you know, they're maybe possibly thriving under the darkness of Sauron. And they are Scions of Evil and Artifact Hoarders. The dragon's curse is still strong. They also don't like me. Huh. They're neutral. Really. I tried so hard to make you evil. But that's why I gave them all Scions of Evil. So that, you know, they'd actually be evil. It looks like we know where Palanda's capital is, so that's spicy. It's quite far away, but it's still spicy. Shall we go discover what's down here? Fire arrows are in, which is basically the searing blades, but for, you know, range attacks. We'll start Wayfinder first. Get that going, so I can explore. And speaking of our evil dwarves, here are our evil humans. So you are Dreadmaster Witchbeast of the Dark Hobbitses. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. This is the High Steward of Gondor, Denethor II. Now, Denethor, I was surprised to learn, Denethor was actually a pretty good steward. And apparently, the blood of Numenor was quite abundant in him, and he could, like, detect if people were lying. Which I thought was pretty fun. Of course, like all people, he made a severe mistake. Denethor II kind of falls. I mean, even in, like, the actual story, he starts, like, falling, degrading. And the reason is because he has a Palantir. And he uses it to, like, probe Sauron, and Sauron subtly, you know, tells him, shows him there's no way he can stand against his forces. And so Denethor becomes more and more dejected, and then, of course, Boromir dies, and then it's just all downhill from there. But in this world, it'd be if Denethor II fully was corrupted by the Palantir, and of course the Fellowship is dead, so there's no hope whatsoever. And he just embraced the corruption. The corrupted Gondorians are adaptable defensive tactics and have fast recuperation. I believe these are just the default human traits. They are the feudal cult representative alongside good old Tom Bombadil. They are imperialists and scions of evil, and he also doesn't particularly like me. But he's far enough away that perhaps we can be friends. Emberton, huh? Oh, I really wanted to trespass there. This night guard will one day catch up to us. I couldn't tell you when. But one day. Does it matter if I start this with this guy? After a tense search and a long march, your army comes face to face with the roaming blessed souls. The sight of the terrible creatures caused fear to ripple through the dark hobbitses in your army. The deafening silence betrays the hesitation of your troops. Their morale will not hold. The blessed souls have noticed your troops and prepared to attack. What will you do? Auto them. Now that the blessed souls are gone from your land, the Dark Hobbits' council contacts you again. Marvelous work, Witch Beast, just marvelous. We managed to contain any panic with regards to the blessed soul sighting, so it seems we are in the clear. All thanks to you, of course. The Dark Hobbits will hear of your victory. Perhaps our superstitious beliefs can be transformed into a virtue of our people. City stability is the most important thing here, but we are, of course, going to get Imperium, because these other things are kind of, well, I don't have the money to support this. Although I guess if I build all these instantly, then they're making money for me. Okay, sure. The victory shows the Dark Hobbitses should build better defenses. Look at that production. Storehouse. I have no money. No money. That's fine. We're getting like 62 additional gold now because the production is being converted into money. One day I'll get another hero. I couldn't tell you when. But one day. One day. New power development skill is available. It is military engineering and stolen power. Stolen power won't come into play for a while, but military engineering comes into play now. Ah, we can now trade with the Free City of Rivergate, who is now at war with Galadriel. Not sure how that happens. I could get a Rainbow Clover. I wish I could trade... Well, my mana's bad. Alright, we're not going to get any of that. I don't know what would have been beneficial here, but some way to get more gold, possibly. Although I'm quite happy with 132 income. The problem is that our opponents are also quite comfy. And we can't have that. I mean, this could be an easy pop for Palando. Of course. Nothing is ever easy. Of course. Ah, the bedrock. Build me the roads. Build my empire. Okay, so Rivergate's up here. Oh, nice, I can walk through this territory. There's more Galadriel crap. So Palando... I mean, do I just kill him? I don't think I can support a war with him right now. You know what I can support? Military engineering. After arduous travels, the bubbling waters of the refreshing Lover's Spring seem very inviting to you and your army. The peaceful murmur of the stream is punctuated by playful laughter. Don't just stand there, calls a welcoming, seductive voice, joined by a chorus of laughter. Fair nymphs are frolicking in the water of the spring. They beckon invitingly with their bare arms, blocking out the humanoid shapes floating lifelessly under the surface. The nymphs call out, almost imploring with eager request, "Join us! Come bathe with us." I'll bathe with you. The nymphs beckon to you to join them in the waters. As your troop approach, their smiles darken. Come in. Do not resist. This could be bad. Or you emerge victorious from the Lover's Spring. One final nymph approaches, arms raised. "Did I miss all the fun?" she asks playfully. She continues, "Those hags that tricked people only to drown them for sport. They even tried it on me once, before chasing me away. I'm glad they're..." She pauses to choose her words carefully. "Gone. I'm not like them. I've always wanted to leave the Lover's Spring and learn about the world, rather than drown everyone." The nymph smiles. "I don't have much I can offer you except my gratitude, O dread master. The Lover's Spring is yours. Join me, nymph. Then you can learn all you desire, and you can counter the weakness of my culture." Well, I mean, I can only build an outpost in one spot. So, you know, let's do that. I think I'm going to get rid of the Warlock. We're starting our second stack here with the Thrall. Craftly Whispers is in, and now it is time for the Tier 2 tomes. I think the mod has a Tier 2 tome. I, of course, went the wrong way to get it. Ah, the Tome of Whispers. Use fear and propaganda to rule from the shadows. Specialize in subverting enemies and exploiting your servile minions and vassals. So, Dissonant Whispers. Target enemy unit fumbles its attack for 1 turn. Oh. Suffers 2 status vulnerability, and this effect passes on to another enemy within 2 hexes. Passes on up to 2 times. Interesting. It's kind of like the, that astral thing. The Covenant of Shadow. Units recruited through the Rally of Lieges from the target vassal have Servile, which reduces their upkeep by 25% and minus 50% morale loss from all sources. Target vassal city grants the caster 15 knowledge every turn. Cool. That's like the blessed vassal thing. Except it's knowledge instead of food, which is better. Target friendly city gains. Ignore economic penalties from negative city stability. Prevent provinces breaking off due to low city stability. Oh, look, it's the double dark bonus all in one. And plus 5 gold and plus 5 draft for each city stability level above neutral. That's okay. The Summon Succubus summons a Succubus, a support unit that manipulates enemies and motivates allies. Mind Whip. Where are we going to find a Succubus in the lore? We're not. Deal additional damage for each friendly servile unit in battle. Thralls of Darkness. Grants enchanted tier 1 units servile. Grant enchanted support units siphon strength and grant strength support abilities for use in battle. Honestly, team, I don't think this will be very useful for me. A skirmisher unit that can instantly kill low tier units and cloak itself in darkness to protect itself. And heal. This doesn't seem particularly helpful. But we'll get it. Shadow Lords have two faces. The charming benefactor they show to the public, and the ruthless schemer who directs their secret police force to brutalize enemies. Any foolish citizen who refuses to accept their lies disappears without a whisper of protest in the middle of the night. They employ propaganda, scandal, assassinations, blackmail, and bribery to manipulate their subjects and rival lords. True. Well, I want the assassin. I think that's probably the best thing from this. We'll lock Covenant of Shadow. Once again, I don't have enough gold. I mean, I don't have enough knowledge, let's be honest. But I definitely don't have enough gold. I might cancel this, actually. Good. We need more heroes. Level 8 for good old Witch Beast. Summon Undead might not be bad. Demon Step could be funny. I'd prefer... You know what? We'll take Demon Step. That'll get us 3 chaos. For no particular reason. I kind of want Tail Breath. Or excuse me, Tail Bash. Tail Breath. Call the Week would be bad. It might be a good idea for me to start getting support stuff. Crime Lord. Oh. Yeah, from the mod. Support stuff is very good. But you know what else is pretty good? What's the cooldown on this? Is it 4 turns? 2 turns? Oh yeah, Quick and Beth. I don't know why I was thinking 4 turns to 3 turns. Wayfinder is ready. Go fast, my scouts. Find more of the map for me. We're still missing an opponent. Just one, though. Oh. Turn relations with all free cities. 30 gold upkeep, though. Let's get the Corrupted Killers going. I have no money, I'm sorry. We've been keeping track of your capability rankings. You are the most pathetic ruler. And that is how it shall be. You're really going to insult me. Also, I'm not the most pathetic ruler. Look at me. I'm #1 expansion ranking. How does that happen? Everyone is on Brutal. Yes? You should be. If you made it this far, and I can let you in a little bit behind the scenes. I forgot to add these opponents the first time I booted in the game. So, I did remake it. I'm pretty sure they were on Blue Roll. Everyone's being pretty chill right now, though. That's nice. This is the biggest, most waste of zone I've ever seen. It's unjust for me. Wow. Very impressive. Well, I mean, keep exploring, I suppose. Oh, someone's expanding. It's Kamul. Probably something in there. Actually, I don't think there is. Kinslayer can annex. Ah, they didn't disappear. That one didn't disappear. Well, we definitely want to expand outward this way, but we also want to go this way. I don't see any water nodes. Ah. You can annex as well. Unfortunately, you can't annex that. What are we going to need here? Need money. Nothing here helps me with money, though. A quarry wouldn't hurt. Build that over there, though. Go to the farm. Kamul declared rivalry? Bro. You're angering me, witch beast. I'm warning you. If you keep going like this, I will see an end to your reign right here. Interesting. Palando wants to declare on me. Do it. Try it, Palando. See how that goes. I assure you it won't be pretty. Oh, nice. There wasn't actually camouflage there. That surprises me. I also found a forge stone right away. Wow. There is one mysterious... Okay. Player who has yet eluded my grasp. My grand vision. Perhaps they will. So you over here, King Dane? Well, I definitely need to fortify against Kamul, but I also want to come back and clear out some of this crap. It's going to be a while before I can expand further. So let's return. We'll get ready to meet up with another hero. Not sure where this guy is. Yes, grab that. Perfect. And then build the palisade walls, please. You are expanding, ever expanding. And I guess we're expanding down here. Let's grab a research post on this Archon Blood. Go up a tier. Which of course means I can't afford anybody. Let it be known that Denethor II has crossed me. Can I sell you some information? Thank you. Wow, it's not worth much. Oh, there you go. You don't like me. Hello, would you like some information? You would not. Alright. Would you like some information? You would not. Would you like some information? You would, but of course it's going to be... About to declare on me. You find me suspicious. Okay. You know, perhaps we could be friends. Oh, dear. Is minus 355 really the best I've got? Okay. My fish farm. Really? Fine. I suppose returning to my territory is the correct call, after all. Fortunately, I don't know if it's worth it for that. Hazy whispers emerge from the depths of your crypt, drawing your attention to a sealed jar of unknown origin. Witch beast, come beneath the shadows, listen to us. He who can hear our voice. Dark magic was our crime. Eternal imprisonment our sentence. Oh, how long we have waited in the darkness. Release us. Trios. Oh, I want this 50-50. Subdue the ancient spirits to harness their secrets. It's an 8 strength check, so it's a perfect 50-50. I want the knowledge. And I believed the whole way. I believed the entire time. Corrupted Killers is in. This gives everyone flanker. And flanking attacks inflict thunder defense and grant regeneration. Beautiful. I'm not sure what its visual effect was, if it had any. It's okay. Oh dearie me. Hi, Galadriel. This is a very awkwardly shaped Pangaea. But I guess they all kind of are. That's a wizard's tower. I would like that. Very much. Well. We don't have a lot going for us, as far as economy is concerned. Could build the Iron Forge. A black mark would be a good way to get money. Or I can get a hero. We can start building the next stack. My mana's kind of dying. Actually, let me check real quick before we do anything too crazy. Is there a great governor that we got going on for us? Fortified's not bad, but that is a rats. Just a rat. The Raven. Another plague bearer. Do we have magical origins? Not really. Panache. There's not a great. Not a great. One. That'll help our mana. Guess we're going into the water. Assassin. Next up we get... I'm not really going to be using tier 1 units very often. So... all stacks have strengthened from the caster to target non-servile friendly units. So the idea would be I siphon strength. And then I can give it to somebody. So if I can find other ways to give strengthened, I can then double stack it? Interesting. Interesting. I might hold this expansion until I can go here. We'll see. Well, I might as well put this on... War between Galadriel and King Dane. Wow. Let it be known that Camul has crossed me. I can't say I expected Galadriel to... There he is. You know it. I know it. It had to be. But he has a bit of a different face this time. So you are the notorious witch beast. I suggest you keep your distance from my lands. Otherwise, life here may become very unpleasant for you. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Blint, the Under Crusader. Now, Blint the Pink, Blint the Underdelver, has been with us for a long time. But in the last campaign, Blint had his soul sacrificed to the dark gods of chaos. And one does not recover from that. So, he is back with a vengeance as a Riva representative, leading the Mulkin of Deliverance. They are underground adapted, their bulwark and overwhelming tactics, because they're here to overwhelm a dark Middle-earth with relentless Crusader and Adept Settlers. I basically just took Blint, kept his, customization the same, and gave him Relentless Crusaders. That was it. He's here to be a good guy, but he's worse than a regular good guy because he's also self-righteous. He is still a competitive merchant that is willing to trade for the right price. He likes trading hard bargains, and he likes to expand and to exploit. But I have a feeling that we will not be doing any trading with him. He does not like me at all. In fact, no one really does. Huh. Well, if you're trying to prove yourself to Sauron, perhaps delivering the head of someone who once trusted you would be a good way to do that. Now, of course, we cannot use these items, but I could purchase them to put them in the pocket to generate more gold. You know? I believe it's only 1 gold, though, for a tier 1 item. I should have waited before I sold her information. Well, okay, that's interesting. Are you evil, then? No, you're good. That means... Wow. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. So we're returning to the Shire to clear out all this stuff that's coming to me, like this. Secure our borders while everyone determines whether they're going to go to war or not. And find out who shall be our first deadly opponent. I can tell you who it's not going to be. Ooh. Good. Denethor is losing that. It's not going to be Galadriel. Wow. Denethor's having fun. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Whoops. I'm going to cancel this just so I don't accidentally click it. This is what I want. We don't have it ready yet. Duh. Silly me. But that, I think, was a great first beginning for the Witch Beast, Governor, and Dread Master of the Shire. Our economy is kind of in the pits, but let's be honest, that's to be expected on this difficulty at the start, this point in the game. I think we did great. I expanded faster than ever before, and I just can't, I don't have the funds to keep going with it. So our army is hurting, but hopefully next time we will recover, get over that, and begin proving ourselves to the Dark Master. So the campaign can finish before the 27th. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to the channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. And I will see you next time. Bye.